I conducted a social experiment with 2 adult African cheetahs. I wanted to observe and record their nocturnal behaviors. So I spent 10 nights inside this concrete box, which is inside their enclosure. In the next 12 minutes, allow me to dispel any or misconceptions you may have about cheetahs. Like they're going to kill and eat me. Cheetahs are far less aggressive than the other big cats, and I would argue non-aggressive in this tamed state. These 2 cheetahs are about as tame as house cats and just as affectionate. But it doesn't mean I don't side on the air of caution. The following are captive but natural behaviors you won't see on TV or read in a book, as I interact with them directly. These are some of my discoveries. I think there's a hierarchy between the 2. It was normally Faith who initiated the visit. She was normally first, followed by Eden. Faith would also urinate just outside the cheetah box before entering. Eden didn't do this. I understood this as territorial marking.
She's peeing right outside the entryway. Oh, it stinks now.
In this instance, Eden entered first because Faith was still peeing outside. The following is the routine they did every night. Normally Faith would enter, flop down next to you, followed by Eden. They both would purr, letting you know everything was friendly.
There's our first customer. Hey, Eden, good girl. Good girl, good girl. Good girl, Eden. She's a super nice cheetah. Good girl. She's gonna grab me first. Hey, Faith. Oh, that hurts. There's Faith. Oh, good girl, Faith. Oh, that hurts. I didn't expect him in so soon. Oh, he's gonna lay on me. Beside me. Good girl, Faith. Oh, this is exactly what a cheetah summer party looks like. Oh, it actually hurts. Oh. But that's what they do when they first get in. They have a groom fest. And if you know any cats, they have an extremely sharp tongue. Oh.
These groom fests last anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes, but my face and scalp couldn't. Eden insisted on grooming, and I had to block her. Her tongue was cutting my face.
Like 2 of the nicest cheetahs that I've ever met. Of course, I haven't met very many. Oh. Eden, you're so sweet. And Faith there's nice too. She's handicapped because she had meningitis, certain form of meningitis when she was a cub, and she doesn't walk right. And her eyes are cross-eyed.
Besides their snuggling and cuddling, their affections also included love bites. If you've ever owned a domesticated house cat, you know what I'm talking about. Cheetahs are no different in this category. And it was the one warning I received from staff before doing this. And curiously, it concerned Faith.
What happens is her jaw locks because it doesn't get her mind. I don't want to bind my wrist or my arm either. Her mind and her muscles don't work together right. I mean, you see when she walks and she lays down. You saw how she stumbled in here.
I took the warning seriously because I've seen the scars on people's arms where Faith had grabbed them. It's not aggression, but a result of her handicap. Her mind and her muscles don't work in unison, and she can't let go or control her bite. If it ever happens, they teach you to cough loudly in their face. That usually works. But for cheetahs, they have their own ways of correcting bad behavior. You may wonder, well, does she do that to Eden? And the answer is yes. And here are those examples.
So actually, I get some sleep here. Once they completely settle down. See that? Faith bites and hurts. She doesn't know what she's doing. And this is really good. Eden needs to teach her, don't bite. I'm raising her up to try to bite her leg right now. I'm stopping her.
She tried biting Eden again, and I gently restrained her.
I don't want her hurting Eden.
This was my other problem. They always came in before I was ready, and took the best parts of my bed before I got a chance to lay down. I'll discuss how I solved that problem in a later episode. Meanwhile, here's Faith, love biting Eden in the neck.
It bites her neck. See that? It hurts. She bites too hard.
Love bites go both ways. Staff didn't tell me that Eden also liked a love bite. Here's some examples of her doing the same thing to Faith.
See, he's biting her ear right now. Biting Faith's ear. See that? She bites hard, man. She's growling. I seen my thumb and it hurt.
Here's an example of Eden love biting Faith's leg.
He just took a bite out of Faith there. That's her leg. That's what she teethes. It's her feel-good pacifier.
It's not a concern for Faith until Eden clamps her jaws down hard. Faith's solution is just to pull away.
But it hurts.
Or just take the pain like a cheetah, as in this example.
Cheetahs, man. This is so cute.
They tried love biting me as well, and I wouldn't let Faith do it. She tried many times, and I watched her very carefully. It was just the first 20 minutes they were like this. After that, they were calm the rest of the night.
You can sit where you want, except right where I'm at. Good girl, Eden. Good girl, Eden. Good girl. Good girl, Eden. I gotta get put my shoes up before they're already on me. That's not good. Let me get my shoes. Oh, that's sweet. Good girl, Eden. Good girl, Eden. Oh, that's so sweet, man. I didn't get a chance to have my shoes.
In this instance, Faith laid on my right shoulder in a vulnerable position. I reacted in a slightly panicked manner and swooped them both.
Oh, she's gonna bite. Don't bite me, Faith. Don't bite me, Faith. No, don't bite me. There. Good. I'm sorry. Chew on that. Good girl, Eden. It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, Eden. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh crap. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry.
Here's Faith taking a bite out of my jersey.
She's biting. Yeah. I don't care if she bites that, just don't bite me.
Eden grabbed me by surprise one night. I wasn't expecting it. This was part of her routine. Stop purring and then grab something. She didn't hurt me, so I let her do it.
You know, she just bit my arm. Eden just grabbed my arm, but she's just holding it, not biting it. Like I said, I trust Eden. She's gonna go to sleep with her mouth on my arm.
There's definitely some form of pleasure they get from it. Some seem to think it's because they were raised by humans rather than their biological mothers. They never lose that suckling cub behavior. I didn't want her falling asleep like that, and I was glad she let go. They both wanted to love bite, but Eden liked nibbling as well. Here she's sucking my thumb. More of that cub behavior. Faith liked to cuddle, but Eden was very affectionate. Much more so at night than during the day. They were friendly enough, but nothing like they were at night. It was a large behavioral difference between night and day. My theory is it's because they are daytime hunters rather than nighttime. Cheetahs don't hunt at night like most lions and leopards do. So to me, their mindset would be different at night. They're not thinking about food and daytime activities, but rest and relaxation. Even though these were tame cheetahs, they were only fed during the day, like wild ones. Like in this scene, Faith was fast asleep and Eden was purring and cuddling. After all the cuddling, purring, nibbling, and biting, they finally settled down for the night. There was still quite a bit of purring, but that's when they wanted to snuggle up. It was also when I could finally trust Faith not to love bite.
As long as she's relaxed, I can trust she won't bite me.
I mentioned before how they like physical contact. They clearly enjoyed it, and you could actually get them to purr just by touching them.
Now she's using me as an armrest. the Elmo cheetah. We rub on her, we touch her, and more she purrs. Isn't that cute, man?
They both became very relaxed, and you
He's
could
a
wrap your
super
arms around
cuddly.
them if you wanted to.
Nice purr.
But Eden was a master of the purr and cuddle.
That's sweet, look at her.
Eden always preferred snuggling up close to your face. I don't think you'll ever find a nicer, more affectionate, or loving cheetah than Eden on this planet.
She likes to lay on you and sleep on you. Cuddled by a cheetah. A super nice one.
It was impossible to fall asleep with an adorable purring cheetah laying across my neck. And another one laying right beside me. I left the camera rolling as all three of us dozed off. But I first had to wait for Eden to stop purring, which took forever. Stay tuned for the conclusion of sleeping inside a cheetah enclosure. I'll discuss things like body warmth, jealousy, solutions to losing the best parts of my bed, dreaming, injuries I received, and how I battled Eden constantly over her affections. And I'll give my final thoughts about why I think they behaved the way they did. Just one last kiss goodnight. If you missed part 1 of sleeping inside a cheetah enclosure, well, here it is. Just click the video below and it will take you right to it.